Hi, welcome to week 2 of your 6-week e-course. And this week we're going to talk about respect and about your personality. As human beings, we run on programs, and these programs form the basis for our habits, our attitudes, our beliefs, our behaviours, basically the person that we are. And you know what? We have about 60,000 of these programs, and 45,000 of them have been developed by the age of 3. And the rest of them we have in place by the age of 7. So by the age of 7, we have decided who we're going to be and how we're going to act in every single situation for the rest of our life. That's amazing, isn't it? Think about the last time that you got angry and what happened, and then realise that at that point in time you were probably reverting to a version of your 6-year-old self. It's a little bit scary, isn't it? But the fact is that as a young child, we put these programs in place to protect ourselves and to keep ourselves safe in the world. And it was necessary for us to have those emotional patterns as a child. But in reality, as an adult, not everything works the same way that it did when we were a child. You know how kids often throw tanties, and it really can be quite annoying. Well, one of the reasons when we know this stuff is that we realise that the reason that that's annoying us is because they're actually pressing our buttons and reminding us of what it is that we don't like about our own personality. So as I said, to keep our personality safe over the years, we developed these habits and attitudes and beliefs, and they formed sort of like a control mechanism for us. They're around all different types of aspects of our life, but mostly around finances and around relationships. These are the 2 areas that we find our personality impacts upon hugely. The problem is that because of these programs around money and relationships, often we find ourselves in an unfulfilling job or an unfulfilling relationship. And that's not really respecting the truth about the person that we are, is it? So this week, I want to ask you the question: why are you staying in that unfulfilling job? What is it about your current relationship that you find unfulfilling? And how can you turn that around? Is there another way? These are really personal questions, so I understand if you don't want to comment publicly here with everybody else. But if something that I've said today has triggered a response in you, or it's pressed your buttons in some way, I reserve a few spots each month for complimentary art lessons. So if you'd like to have one of those, and you'd like to talk to me about where you are now in relation to your ideal masterpiece of life, I'd love to chat with you. All you have to do is press that button at the bottom of the page, the book button, and it'll take you to a page where you can book in a time to chat with me for about an hour or so. I'd love to talk to you, so please don't hesitate. And I look forward to talking with you next week in week 3 of your e-course. See ya.